Following numerous calls by members of the general public on the interpretation of the mandate of the Zambia police towards execution of cases of suspects across the country, the Prisons Care and Counseling Association, Priscca, is calling for the Zambia Police Service to be observing constitutional rights of those that are cited as having abrogated the law and are awaiting cases execution in the courts of law. Priscca Executive Director Dr. Godfrey Malembeka explains that in most instances, suspects' rights are overlooked and their human rights are not given adequate attention, even before they are found guilty for the offense labeled against them. Dr. Malembeka says this abrogation of human rights on suspects is most commonly detected on overdetention of the suspects. He explains that it is very important that members of the general public have knowledge on inmates and suspects' constitutional rights. This is so as to avoid their rights or those of their relatives being overlooked.
I found some people who have lost actually their next day to appear. I also found a lot of poor people who were not represented, and we found a lot of stories from those who were coming from police cells that they were delayed. And I want to mention here that a suspect or a prisoner, should we say, still has a lot of rights, because when you keep someone unlawfully in those police cells and for a long time, I have that experience myself. I was overkept actually in the police cells. So what I did, I applied when we went to court, and the court ruled in my favor that they were not supposed to keep me like that unlawfully.
Dr. Malembeka has since explained that in instances of detention of any suspects, the law clearly stipulates on time bound.
Cap 88 is very clear, sections 33. That the number of days that a suspect is supposed to be kept in the police is actually 24 hours. Now there's a lot of talk mixing it with the international law, which talks about 48 hours. So our own local legal statute emphasizes on 24 hours, which is there in the Criminal Procedure Code, Cap 88, section 33. However, if the police wants still to investigate, that is why the police has the right and the powers to take that suspect after 24 hours, let the person appear.
Meanwhile, Inspector General of Police Kakoma Kanganja has completed a 6-month probation period imposed on him by President Edgar Lungu in December 2020. This was meant to restore the low-level public confidence in the Zambia Police Service. And according to Article 193 of the Republican Constitution, the Zambia Police and the Zambia Correctional Service is left with the responsibility to enforce the law against all forms of crime and disorder, and also is mandated to manage all prisons and correctional centers across the country, which is meant to provide humane custody and quality police and correctional services in order to promote public safety and also to contribute to the socio-economic development of the country. Reporting for Movie TV News, Namangolwa Mundi.